peace, freedom, and feel free.
Thank you, sir. Floor right also. Yes, I'm Ronnie. Reeferseed singing. If not for the courage of the fearless crew, the USS Liberty would have been lost. The USS Liberty would have been lost. Singing in memory of Jennifer Gale. Remember, people? Less than a few dozen months after Israeli founder David Ben-Gurion put out the hit on our President JFK, many brave soldiers of the USS Liberty were fried alive with napalm, and their ship, USS Liberty, was almost sunk to the bottom of the sea by those proudly bigoted Zionist goods of so-called Israel. Look it up. Type it into any search engine, the USS Liberty, to read about how the USS Liberty was sacrificed by proudly bigoted Israeli attack aircraft we gave them in their attempt to start World War III by framing Egypt. Sound familiar? For that attack on the USS Liberty, this is not just my opinion. This is indisputable fact. Texan mass murderer landslide Lyndon LBJ let it happen and kept on keeping on that cover-up, not unlike the ongoing cover-up of the JFK assassination, i.e. coup d'etat. JFK was the last U.S. president to stand up to and just say no to Israel in any way. JFK refused to give Israel atomic weaponry, weapons of mass destruction, because JFK, truly a man of peace, actively worked hard to not incinerate the entire world on behalf of those proudly bigoted Zionist groups of so-called Israel. For that audacity, JFK paid the ultimate price in Dallas, 11/22/63, and every so-called U.S. president ever since, by golly, has earned hatred from the entire world by incessantly waging war worldwide, killing innocent men, women, and babies in lockstep. Servitude to those proudly bigoted Zionist coups of so-called Israel, the so-called democratic state of so-called Israel, is not in any way the tribal people of Israel written of in the Bible. Almost 2 millennia before Zionism was even invented. Remember, it was Jesus Christ's assassination that was facilitated by the schemership of his fellow Jews. Those Christ-killing Jews today are not our ally. They have been with the JFK assassination, the USS Liberty, etc., are now with our hateful, evil, lockstep war on Islam, and forever will be scheming enemies of our precious U.S. Constitution. Let's all just say no to those proudly bigoted psychopaths of Israel. Now
Okay.
forever.
Okay. Your time is expired.
You know, it is.
No. He still has 40 seconds, sir.
You're not going to make...
You're not going to violate his rights. You're out of order, Mayor. You're out of order.
Mr.
You don't have the right to...
Kathy, do something. This is ridiculous.
Stop waging war, funding, and weaponizing Israel's ongoing war on peace, the war on life. Sorry. But see, he doesn't have the right...
Let him speak. He has a right to be here. He has a right to be here.
To learn more, visit InfoWars.
You're interrupting him, sir.
Remember Jennifer Gale assassinated. And so what's your authority? He doesn't rule the world.
What's your badge number? 5152 Huskins.
That's it.
What's it?
Take your stuff and leave.
Why?
I just asked you to leave.
Why?
Outside,
Time to go.
You have a constitution to uphold. What happened to the Bill of Rights?
Time to go.
What happened to the First Amendment? Hey, don't touch me. I'm leaving. That's not mine.
Okay.
Stop stealing people's stuff. I'm getting out of here. You guys stop harassing me. Let me get my stuff together. I've got a computer. I'm ashamed, Kathy. Thought you guys would help.